Really the only injury is a sickness, and that's Brashard Smith, so he won't practice today. Everybody else will practice. As far as the Josh Simmons situation goes, today, Veach is handling everything there, and we'll leave it at that. And then as far as the Raiders go, they've got a good football team. They're very well coached. Pete, we know, has done this once or twice, so he's a heck of a football coach. And between Patrick, Chip, and Tom, they've got great coordinators there. And every week they've gotten better and more familiar with their systems there. So we've got to make sure we play a good, solid game, and also have a great week of preparation. But we also love having them come in here to GH Field at Arrowhead Stadium. We understand the rivalry, and our fans really understand the rivalry, and they get after it. But our players understand that too. It has a little bit of that college atmosphere to it, where you have a team that you've had a rivalry with for many years, and you feel privileged to be a part of that. So anyway, with that, time's yours.
Understanding you're going to hold back on details, Josh isn't practicing today.
Yeah, I'm just going to let it go here. Yeah, let it go here.
Just to complete that, no timeline. I know, there's no timeline whatsoever. Okay.
Coach, Jeremy Fowler reported earlier that there's not going to be any plans for ramping up Rashee Rice. You're going to give him as much as you possibly can. Can you confirm anything about that, or is there some sort of plan for getting him steadily back into the offense?
Well, he's going to play. I mean, how many snaps he gets, ask Jeremy, he'll tell you.
Rashee back for a few weeks here. Does it feel even different with his energy this week, knowing that he's going to be on the practice field today, all that stuff? I mean, he's got to be really fired up.
Yeah, listen, I think he's excited to be back in and going. I think getting through practices here will be good for him to kind of get back into the swing of things, and we'll see how everything goes from there. But he's been working hard. He's in good shape.
What stood out about Jaden today, and just the way I guess he handled, obviously he signed your guys and potentially started just
sure. Yeah, he's handled that part well. I mean, listen, he's a competitive kid, and he did come here to step in, and you never know about drafts and that. So, but he's always ready, and he practices a third of the practice because Andy rotates him in there. So I thought he did a nice job the other night. Played well, and we have a lot of trust in him. Most of all, the guys around him have trust in him. So that's the most important thing. Yeah.
Max Crosby have had this kind of friendly, intense rivalry. I guess just what kind of challenge is it each time you go up against him? Yeah,
Max is a heck of a competitor, and he's 100 miles an hour every play. I'm sure he's that way in practice. He goes and goes, and and he and Patrick, I think they're friends actually, and they compete against each other, and that's the beauty of the sport. You have an opportunity to do that, so he'll be there for sure.
Coach, whether you look at the metrics or the eye test, it would tell you that this offensive line seems to be gelling and playing really well together as a group. Has it surprised you how quickly it seems like this group kind of gelled together?
I thought just snaps were important, game snaps. I mean, when you can work it in training camp, you can do all that. It's important for that, but that just builds a foundation. But you've got to get in and you got to play. You got to see the different looks, and that's helped these guys. So communication. I mean, which Creed does a great job. Creed is a transmitter there, so he's got to get the right side and left side coordinated, and he does a great job of that.
We talked about the players being excited, Rasheed being excited. How excited are you to be able to maybe put some things into the offense that are just designed around Rice specifically?
Yeah, it's great to have him back, but he's fresh here, so we'll see how he does. He's a good football player, and as a coach, I always welcome that for sure. We just want to get him back in the swing here, so see how he does.
Coach, it seems like every game has a different guy that produces for you at Hollywood and at Taekwondo and game. How refreshing is it for you to understand like these guys don't have egos and they go out and cheer for each other?
Well, in particular at that position because there's so many of them. So there's one ball, and somebody isn't going to get it every. Four of them aren't going to get it every snap. So they've got to check that ego at the door, and I appreciate that. And then when they do get opportunities, I appreciate the way they handle that too. They're good football players. Hollywood did have a really good game, and he's made a couple the last 2 weeks or so. He's made some catches that are really incredible catches. So tough kid too. He's not very big. He's tougher than shoe leather there.
Those guys, I guess, are using the phrase "everybody's got to eat." You heard that one going around, and that's kind of their mantra. Everybody's got to eat in the wide receiver room and offense.
Yeah, so they don't worry about that with me.
What characteristics are there with Pete's team? You've competed with him over the years. What does he bring to the Raiders?
Yeah, toughness. There's a toughness. He's got a great scheme too. There's a toughness that he brings and energy. Yeah.
Rasheed and all that he brings, I guess, what does he do to unlock maybe every other part of the offense?
Yeah, I mean, listen, the guy's he's unique because of his size and ability after the catch to play physical, and so you've got some speed guys and smaller guys, and then he and Juju are kind of similar body types and game types, so the way they play their game. But he gives you flexibility, yeah. And the guys feed off of that. They love the kid, so it's a win-win either way. That's to add him into the mix.
Last one, sir.
Coach Matt's name is coming up. Matt Nagy's name is coming up. As a possible head coaching candidate. I'm just curious, how do you handle that in season? Is that something where people are calling you and you're taking those calls? And I know you always promote your guys, but does it come up in the middle of the week?
Yeah, they haven't. No, nobody's called, but I'm his biggest fan. So, and Spags likewise. So listen, if they have that opportunity, more power to them. But I haven't been talking. I don't talk to many people during the season. I don't read anything. So it's all. I hope he gets that opportunity for sure. Tremendous coach and person. Yep.
It looks like the Kansas City Chiefs might have to move forward without their breakout rookie, Josh Simmons, for a little while longer. According to a new report from ESPN's Nate Taylor, the team is preparing to start Jaden Moore at left tackle once again this Sunday, a clear sign that Simmons' return isn't happening just yet. Fans and coaches have been eagerly waiting for the talented rookie to get back into the lineup. His absence in Week 6 came as a complete surprise, reportedly linked to a family emergency that pulled him away from the team at the last minute. Now, as the Chiefs head into Week 7, there's still no official word on when he'll be back. Head coach Andy Reid addressed questions about Simmons earlier this week, but his response only added more mystery. When reporters pressed for an update, Reid avoided giving details, simply saying that General Manager Brett Veach is handling all that. That comment has left fans guessing, and insiders believe it signals that the situation isn't fully resolved. Without knowing the specifics of why Simmons remains away, it's tough for anyone outside the organization to say much more. What's clear, though, is that his absence is being felt both on and off the field. Simmons was quickly becoming one of the Chiefs' most reliable young players, a rookie who showed veteran-level composure protecting Patrick Mahomes on the blind side. His footwork, awareness, and calm under pressure had impressed everyone through the first few weeks of the season. Now, Jaden Moore is being asked to step up once again. And while he's shown flashes of strong play, replacing a rising star like Simmons is no small task. Chiefs fans are hoping for good news soon. But so far, the team has kept the matter very private, a sign that this might be more personal than football related. One thing's certain, the locker room is behind Simmons completely. Both players and coaches have expressed support, with several teammates saying they're keeping him and his family in their thoughts. As the Chiefs prepare for another tough matchup this weekend, the question remains, when will Josh Simmons return? And how long can the team hold strong without him on the field? Only time will tell. But for now, the focus is on family, health, and staying united. Something the Chiefs have always done well, even in uncertain moments like this. Even if Josh Simmons does return within the next few days, starting a rookie left tackle after missing valuable practice time would still be a big risk. The Chiefs know that, and while they'll be cautious, they also have faith in Jaden Moore to hold down the spot for now. With Moore starting again, Patrick Mahomes might feel a little more pressure than usual. But overall, the offense should remain solid. Kansas City has one of the best systems, and Mahomes is known for adjusting quickly no matter who's protecting him. Still, everyone around the team agrees on one thing: football comes second when life off the field demands attention. One Chiefs fan said it perfectly online. The details don't matter. Just send prayers and good energy to Josh and his family. That simple message has been echoed across social media, showing just how much respect and love fans have for the young player. Because yes, Josh Simmons is a talented rookie with a bright future. But he's also a person, a son, and a family member first. Whatever he's dealing with right now is far more important than any game, any stat line, or any Sunday matchup. The Chiefs can adjust, they can protect Mahomes, and they can win games. But what truly matters is that Simmons gets through this personal chapter with the same strength and courage he's shown on the field. Football will always be there, but life, family, and well-being will always come first. Come first.